the SLS on the side there. Try and stay out of your guys' way as best as possible. I'll keep my car moving just a little bit, but then I'm going to be focusing mainly on the stream from Woodbasher's point of view. Oop. Game audio got real loud. So what?
Are we live? When did we go live?
Yes, we are live now.
Okay, everyone curb your industrial talk.
Cool. So that's going to be race number 1 and how we will start race number 1. Race number 2, when we go into it, and again I will give everybody these instructions one more time when we go into race 2. But race number 2 will be the reverse grid of how race 1 finished. So if you finished in first on race 1, then you're going to start in the back for race 2. And then race 3 will be the same way. For each race, we will do 1 pace lap. As soon as, for race 2 and race 3, basically, as soon as you see the pace car move off to the side, you guys are free to go. I will try my darndest to get out of your guys' way. So if you're already trying to make passes, you don't have to worry about hitting me or anything like that. On Goya, before you guys go through the tunnel, I will pull off to the side. That way everybody will be clear. Don't have to worry about trying to pass me through that tunnel or anything like that. So I will pull off between that. And then with Alligator, Alligator is going to be a little bit more difficult, but we're all on the same comm here, so if I have to, I would just kind of give you guys a verbal green flag to go. Let me pull up stream from the Facebook page point of view. I love the final count, by the way. I'm not going to talk about where I heard it for the first time. I mean, yeah, heck yeah, it is. Alright, I've got...
Saints Row game.
Say that again?
Was it a Saints Row game?
No, it was something you might view on the internet when you're not proud to say that you would view it on the internet. Anyways.
That's wrong.
Anyways, so we have 10 people here, which means everybody's here. All right. Do I have any questions?
You're missing me.
Yes, you're right. You're missing TheBoyz. Let me get his invite back in.
No, I mean me, Shady.
Oh, wait, is TheBoyz in?
TheBoyz is in, I think. I don't know, but I'm not in.
TheBoyz is not in, and then I gotta re-grab Shady.
Okay, you can't hear me.
I can hear you.
Okay, I was just making sure.
Give me 1 second. I'm gonna give you an invite here. Give you an invite. TheBoyz, let's see. Wi-Fi just went down. No!
That sucks.
No. 2 more minutes? Okay, alright, I can give you 2 more minutes. That's a bummer, though.
Oh, you gotta blow on the cartridge.
Dude, those are the days. Those are the days. Nice. Nice. Where are you guys all at? I'd love to. I saw a picture from Alpha. I see some of you going up and down the True. All right, we got Unspankable back. Perfect. All right. It is just past 8:30. No, actually, it's right on 8:30. It is on 8:30. Woohoo! Awesome. There we go. All right. Okay. Well, for those of us in Freedom, we are right at 8:30. unless you're on the backside of freedom, then it's 7:30. Oh man, this is fun. I'm having a lot of fun with this. All right. First race, like I said, is going to be Silverstone. We have everybody. Is anybody not ready or not in the correct car? Does not have the correct tune? Everyone ready? I'm gonna keep an eye on my phone here to make sure.
Yo, we're playing Need for Speed Heat, right?
It's Unbound.
Yeah.
We're in Unbound.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
I thought we were on Minecraft for some reason. Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah,
dang,
no,
Tobias, it is the tune is for your car is by Zach. So just look for T is for Cups and the most recent tune for it. You should be able to download it. It's going to be a 950. And Tobias, which car did you have? Who's your teammate? Is that Alpha? And so you are in the Mercedes.
No.
Oh yeah, Porsche. Sorry, Porsche.
Mans was a better replacement.
Absolutely no. Absolutely.
I was like, dang, I just got used to this car.
I'm just currently in the Mercedes SLS, so I just saw a Mercedes, and that's what this said. Actually, out of those two cars, the Mercedes and the Porsche, to me, look the most similar.
Do they?
To me they
To
do.
you.
In the GT1, like their GT1 form, yes, those two cars look the most the same. And I think it's because they have the most like flat portions on the car, if that makes sense. Oh no, I hope he didn't just have an internet drop again.
he was bragging about his 6 megabits down. I don't know.
No,
maybe-
that was me.
Oh,
That was me. And then here, I have the most updated tune for that one, Tobias, so if you need a share code, I can give that to you.
Pretty sure this
Yeah, it is. Tobias, if you want to, I don't know if you have it or not, but if you want to just double check, it's 134-902-942. Never mind. That is absolutely the wrong one because my dump up when you got in Mercedes. Hold on. Right after we just got done talking about freaking, you're in the Porsche. Still going with the Mercedes. All right, give me a second. Porsche. This one. Here we go. Let's try this again. Your Porsche tune for that one is 309-290-198. It's 309-290-198. Give me a thumbs up when you are set and ready to go, so we'll go ahead and take everyone into the race, the first race. And for those tuning in on our stream, welcome to Tournament 9, also the final GT Series race. As you can see, our theme tonight is going to be GT1 racing. We have the boys as well as some members from outside of the boys participating today. In this is going to be what I hope a phenomenal battle between 5 makes and two member teams between each other.
Wait for me. No. Come back.
Right. Tobias, how we looking? If you've sent anything, I do apologize. My internet may be lagging behind. Is Tobias still in the chat? Yeah, he is. Okay.
Is Pancake coming through the stream?
Pancake is yes.
I've muted it.
That may cause issues. Okay.
I see Tobias type in here.
Hey, you said Pancake can be heard on the stream?
No. No,
Oh,
I think it's been muted, yeah.
Okay. I was about to skip this off.
Oh, livery? I mean, maybe. I don't know. I wanna get into the race here. I know Alpha has a livery that's probably saved, but it's gonna run his number 09 on it.
We just grab.
Is that a?
We just grab whatever.
Yeah.
We'll have
I would just grab any livery or just run with a plain car. Up to you. But I do want to get our race going here. I see ya. All right, here we go. We are all set, ready to go. Future reference though, if you guys do want to run liveries on your cars for any tournaments that you may want to hang out or may want to participate in, Alpha and Cardinals fan, who is JW Pops 67, JW 67 Pops. You can request them or even Tobias. Tobias is part of our livery team as well. And these guys are phenomenal at creating liveries for cars that you guys may want to run. Okay, here we go. Blueprint events. Let's make sure I don't do the 5-lap Silverstone. That would be embarrassing.
It's something you would do, Kyle.
Quite possibly.
Oh!
Wow, who just aged 40 years?
4 years.
40.
Oh, I was like 4 years. How an insult.
All right. Well,
Back in your day.
Here we go.
I guarantee you feel better than I do.
Did you eat plenty of sugar?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm not gonna. I should
Okay.
have bottom out.
Yep.
Did you eat your daily performance sugar? Get it in you.
I'm just a little sore after doing the beer K yesterday.
Oh, jeez.
All right, here we go. Silverstone, PvP, my convoy, and invites should be out.
Oh, God, we left.
Oh no.
Sorry, I
Let's
went
go.
to the
Totally
bathroom.
swift.
I went to the bathroom. Sorry. Didn't do it again.
Oh, jeez. All right, this will be our one idle. One idle out. We'll pick them back up.
Sorry, guys.
Alrighty.
No worries. No worries. Although the next song queued up. Well, the song queued up after Godly's song. I like that one too.
So
I
hold
like them
up.
all.
Are you talking about songs that the people on Twitch can't hear because it's been
I am.
broadcast? That makes it
I am.
very disorienting for the Twitch viewer, doesn't it?
It could, although we've never had anyone say anything about it.
The only people that have actually messaged us about the music is Facebook and YouTube themselves about copyright.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
a lot of gods, right?
Those are the only people who have messaged us about it. Alright, don't forget, we will idle out of this one. Idle out of this one and we'll pick up,
Hey, if you need royalty-free versions of all of these songs on xylophone, I will record them. They're royalty free.
It's interesting. It's interesting you say that. I've produced a few songs myself, and I used them, and we still got copyrighted off of it.
How?
And I'm like, how? It's my song I made.
Oh, who are all these other cars here?
Who's in it?
That's beautiful, Shady. That's hilarious.
Who's in the Hoonicorn?
Look, man, I'm gonna win this race, okay?
Yeah.
Those violence.
Well, one way or another, I'm winning this race.
I think Drunken was in there in the voice chat with me yesterday when we were getting queued up for the Hoki Hoshi race, and we went to go into the race, and it gave us a car selection, and I was like, it's recommending that I need to take the Lambo Sesto FE, but you know, I don't know. I don't really feel like I should go against its recommendations. All right, just idle out here. You can play your horns if you want to. I know, it's everyone's favorite thing to do. Yeah, Sesto for the win. So much wording. I can't keep up with it all. Dang, you guys are filling up the queue tonight. There we go. 3, 2, 1. Inactive.
God damn it, who disconnected?
Bum, bum, bum.
Looks like everyone's got violence.
All right. Let me
Man, there's me.
grab Shady on the amazing internet. Godly. There you are. Invite.
I am godly.
Oh, got
Thank you
him.
very much.
Everyone's
Yo,
got
if we
violence
continue to have problems, we're gonna have to play this Forza turn-based.
What do you mean?
Email Forza.
Oh, I see.
You type out your inputs and you send it to the other player.
Ew, ugly Nissans. Look at these losers.
Oh, got him.
There's the person that's in front. Or I meant behind. Oh shit.
Shoot, we're live.
Hey, I didn't finish that sentence, okay?
Shiitake mushrooms, weren't you?
Kyle.
What are you gonna do about it?
Called?
Hmm.
Yes, me.
What's up?
What you? That's what you're gonna do?
Shift, I like in between 2 and 3 times to get out of first gear.
Yeah, that's also another another glitch with the game is basically extended first gear. That's why we're doing pace lap. So again, when we drop into this race, all right. By the way, invite's about to go out. Is everyone ready? Anyone not ready?
Ready?
I am not ready. I need to get next to my teammate. For good luck.
Dear Lord, come on.
Teammate,
No,
get over here.
I'm
Get over here.
serious.
Okay, we're next to each other.
All right, here we go. Invites going out now. One more time, we're going to do a pace lap, meaning I have the Mercedes SLS pace car, so I will take to the front, and then everybody else stay in the position that you're in per how the game loads you in, and we are going to do one 60-mile-an-hour lap around Silverstone, Once we get to the final bend and we cross through the last checkpoint, you will see the pace car move off to the side. Once I do that, you guys are free to begin the race. So technically this will only be a 19-lap race. However, Tobias, to answer your question, that whole first gear issue only happens on your first time shifting through the gears. So if while on this pace lap, you just shift all the way up to second or up to third, and then shift back down to whatever gear you need to be at in order to hit the 60, you won't have that issue any other time throughout the race. Likewise, if anybody drops into the game in reverse, that's the other big issue with the game, is it drops you into races or into the free roam in reverse. So hopefully Forza said they've got a hot fix coming for it, but we might see that in a couple of months.
They
More
better
like
hurry up
5
with that.
months.
That
Yeah,
has
honestly, it's gonna be
happened
like 5 months.
when
Okay.
starting is I can shift into second, but then it just puts me back into first.
Mm-hmm. Are you racing manual with clutch tonight?
No, just manual because it's a bit easier.
I think that is an issue with just manual. I don't think it does
It
that
is.
with manual with clutch
Been
into
doing it
jumping
to me
your
all day
back.
today.
All right, so I'm near the back, so if once this goes green, just again let me kind of work my way up to the front, but then everybody else stay in your position. So Shady's got pole, T has got second, we got Alpha, Godly, Drunken, Unspankable, Knight.
And the two Nissans in the back.
Told you Nissan sucks.
You guys are free to warm up your tires if you want to do the whole left and right thing to warm your tires up if you find that actually works for you. But yeah, other than that, it's a fairly spread out grid, other than again the Nissans being stuck in the back. But overall,
And you know, maybe the Lotus is
Nissans-
being like
Nissans
really
in
close to
between.
each other. You know, I think we should spread those Lotuses apart a little bit. You know, just a little bit more.
spread that gap.
Why?
Give me one second to get up here. Grab through you guys. All right. Stay in your positions. Looking good. Looking good. We might have 40. All right, we'll cruise at 60 for a little bit. Here we go. Try and not miss checkpoints. I know we're not going really fast enough that you should, but there we go.
Oh, I love this track. I never did it actually. This is the one track I did not do. Ooh.
Well, this is the one we raced with Zamaze, if you remember that, with the BMW Z3.
Yeah, sir. So it'll help a little bit, but
Uh-oh. I missed the checkpoint.
Ah! Bruh.
I took too
That's
much of an
okay.
inside
We
line.
got quite a bit.
I
so you
remember
can
where I
catch
was,
up and
though.
get back into position.
Form back up.
oh, there's ghosting.
Oh dang, is this the ghosting version? Oh shoot. Oh crap. Are you guys all ghosting through each other?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Shoot.
Well, I guess race control isn't needed. Ha.
Nah, good catch, me. I mean, if it's going to be an interesting race, it's got to be a little fender on fender action.
Right?
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, we will do this one more time. I know of an 18 lap. Version. So, shoot, how do I want to do this?
Just stop and
Dang,
all
that
around.
really. Yeah, alright, we'll go to a stop. We'll idle out one last time. Dang! Man, that really sucks. You guys.
Well, anyway, let's talk about the tunes that have been supplied
The
here.
symphony of
Tuner on the
disapproval.
So the tunes have been built by our very own Zach. Zach was the winner of tournament number 8
Now, when you say
And-
stack, who is that as gamer 10?
Sorry, T is for Cups.
Okay.
Yep. T is for Cups has built these tunes. He is our 5-time tournament champion. This guy keeps coming around and just absolutely obliterating our tournaments. We have Tobias, who has 2 championship wins under his belt. And, oh, cool. We all stayed in convoy. Look at that. Let me find us the good version of this real quick. And I will get us back into Silverstone so we can
You know,
get this going.
this is kind of embarrassing, Kyle. You know, it's kind of embarrassing.
Calm down. Calm down.
It's kind of
Calm down.
this is kind of embarrassing, Kyle. I'm just saying,
I
it's
want
kind
to
of
compliment.
embarrassing.
I want to compliment the chef because the McLaren is quite good, but at the same time, the Lambo that was offered was understeering to the point where I thought it was a troll build. But then,
Okay, you know what? The Porsches, the
Lambo
Porsche and the
was
Mercedes do
hard
look
to
kind of the
use,
same.
but Forza era
Kinda.
was-
Kinda.
In so much as they both have 4 wheels.
Hey, Wood Basher.
I didn't.
This is where you're going to be seeing the whole race.
Oh,
Nah. I'm going to put some dirt in your eye.
fucking same.
shot.
I feel like this is Mario Kart. For some reason, I feel like this is. Alright, I'll speak with the backer. Seen it, competition.
Man's making a Forza Horizon 5 trailer.
I'm gonna actually quickly record what happened there, and it's on stream.
For you literally like going right above me. It was awesome. I caught it on stream too.
Okay, so are you going to give us like an audible cue before you fire the game?
Yeah. Sorry. I'm trying to make sure I pick one that does not have ghosting through it.
Because you kind of don't want that again, because it was really embarrassing, wasn't it?
I believe it's going to be this one. Alright.
Hey.
So this
That's-
is going
that's
to only
mean.
be this is only going to be a 12 version, 12 lap. So again, 1 pace lap. And invites are going out unless I have any objections. 3, 2, 1. No objections. Cool.
Hey. What happened to, man, I forgot his name. The one with the, you know, the hat with the little, the little spinny
Data.
thing in the.
Data.
Yeah.
He's got real life racing too.
Oh, he's changed his
Hey,
thing
I can
like
hear your
many
car
of.
behind me.
Oh, that's what I told him.
Slowly pulling up on
I told him, I was like, I will do your next name change.
Yeah. I think the first one fitted him. Fits.
Double Gungus.
Yeah, gobble.
That was a good one. I still call him that every now and then.
Yeah, gobble. You know, if he were to stream, he'd be a good streamer. He has the
He's
voice.
entertaining.
He has the
He's
voice.
entertaining. Yeah.
And he has the voice. He has the voice for it. Especially the voice. He has a streamer voice.
He definitely has the face
Obviously,
for radio.
once we're into this race, team, once we're into this race and the ghosting goes away during the pace lap, someone just, without completely obliterating somebody, just kind of tap lightly and make sure that collisions are
Oh,
on.
can I test that on Shady?
What again?
I feel like there's some eagerness there.
Whoever is behind the pace car, I want you.
You
to
know,
get
this is why I never like am going to join
Yeah,
your team ever again. Okay.
If you
Really, I
guys
want you to-
can start this race totally clean to the point where you don't know if the ghosting is turned off or on, I will buy the whole team a Coke.
Oh, bet.
Oh, hey, I'm already in the front. Look at that. Look at that. We don't have to move anywhere.
Yay.
Hey, Wood Basher, you know what's gonna happen?
No.
And now it's reversed. Now it's
Yeah.
reversed. The Nissans
And the
have
Lotuses
pole
are back.
and immediately behind pole.
Hey, you know, I think that the Lotuses are a little bit further apart now.
Of
Even
course
though
they are.
same.
Shady, I can still hit you. I just have to brake check you.
What would you call?
Yeah, and I could just avoid you. Duh. Your Nissan's too slow, buddy. Okay.
Sure.
Someone's audio is very low. I think it's Gage. Gage, I think your audio's low.
Hey, drunken. He doesn't
All right,
have a mic.
here we
I think.
go. We have our
I'm racing.
Pace
I'm
lap.
racing.
Alright, we are at 60. Well, now we're at 60. I meant to tune these gears so that 60 would just hold, I could like red line second gear and just hold 60, but I didn't do that because... Alright, here we go, coming around turn, slow up a little bit.
Yep, collisions are on.
Yep, I saw that.
Yep, they're on.
Thank you for my spot, kind sir.
Did somebody just miss a check?
No.
I would really laugh if it was Unspeakable again. If Unspeakable missed yet another checkpoint on the same turn, I would have a good chuckle about that one.
Here, let's just make him miss this checkpoint.
And so
No,
we'll go
let's
off.
not. We're not gonna do that.
Oh.
We're not gonna do
Okay.
that.
Okay.
By the way,
Push me
for
out.
What
those,
is
for
going
those in
on?
here,
Did push me out of the checkpoint.
Oh, Alpha made me miss a checkpoint.
you guys.
Some guys gotta get-
All right,
Team Porsche. Represent.
I'm gonna push this back up to 60.
Yo, isn't the pace car supposed to set the pace?
Yeah, I slowed down so that the guys who were getting knocked out of checkpoints could get back into their position.
Fast speed, 'cause he's supposed to be up in 9, but he can get back
Oh,
to 10.
thank you. Okay. Yep.
There we go. Light is back up a little bit.
I was only giving you a love tap, buddy. No need to turn Karen on me, okay? This isn't Formula One. There's no FIA.
Alright, I'm gonna slow it down just a hair coming through this chicane, just so we don't have any hiccups. Alright, not this checkpoint, but here we go. This checkpoint here, and I'm pulling off, and you guys are free to go. There they go. The racers are on. As they approach into turn one. Now granted, I'm going to be commenting on this, but I'm watching from the stream, which is a few seconds behind. So, we have Drunken Gamer jumping all the way back up into fourth. We've got Jonathan holding on to first, Shady up there in second with Unspeakable in third. We got a fight that appears to be going on for 7th and 8th place. It appears Shady has grabbed first. Alright. So come around. First sharp right. And they are approaching the first set of chicanes. We have Shady, Unspeakable. Ooh, Shady, Unspeakable. What do we got? What do we got? Oh no, is that a missed checkpoint?
Yep.
Is that a missed?
I got. Yep. Unspeakable. I was trying to get away from him.
It wasn't intentional. I was just
No,
trying to
it
make a
wasn't.
checkpoint.
Alright, we got Shady coming through first. We got Unspeakable, not too far behind. T in third, Drunken in fourth,
missed
Godly
one.
in fifth.
How could I?
How could you?
Oh no, now we have Unspeakable dropping down into seventh, back there next to Jonathan.
Ow.
We have some lead changing, not lead changing, we have some position changing going on. We got Godly sitting in third, T in second. So T and Godly are our two teammates, so now they are working to hunt down Shady. We have Drunken, who is Shady's teammate, closely behind Godly. Well, I can't say closely because I can't see specifically, but we do have Drunken in fourth, who hopefully will be working to help Shady out. We have Gage in fifth. Gage is teammates with Nightwolf, who is holding down ninth position. Unspeakable and Alpha, both kind of bringing up the back of the pack a little bit due to just some missed checkpoints, as well as Woodbasher and
Oh my
Jonathan
God.
also. Oh no, another missed checkpoint.
That one wasn't intentional. I couldn't break that quickly. Oh.
Now we have Unspeakable and Jonathan now back in near the rear. Oof. But mind you, this is only the first race, and we are only... Did you just start lap number 4? Starting lap number 4 of 12 laps. Technically, this is the third lap. So we have Jonathan and Alpha. Jonathan and Alpha battling it out. Back for P9 and P10. So now, from the point of view, we have Woodbasher sitting in a strong 6th place. He has Gage within view, but he seems to be holding his position pretty well. He's kind of maintaining so as to not lose where he has his teammate, Jonathan, down in 9th place. So it is imperative that he at least holds 6th so as to at least maintain those points. Shady's got a fairly large lead. It looks like Godly has taken into 2nd place. But Shady, oh man, Shady has just absolutely pulled away from Godly as they come
I
up
think
into...
Nightwolf missed one.
Oh no.
Brother, no.
There we go. Shady coming around, starting lap 5 with a very strong lead on Godly. Can Godly catch him before the end of the race? They have a good pace set. T quickly being caught up by Drunken. Drunken Gamer and then Gage and Woodbasher still very close together. Unspeakable not too far behind Woodbasher. Nightwolf coming out of that last turn sideways. Out of that last turn sideways, and Jonathan able to take P8.
Wow, what
Out
about
of-
there? There was an off 6th place.
Woodbasher. Oh, Woodbasher dropped down into 7th. Looked like he was having a little bit of... Did you miss a checkpoint? Did you just miss one? Oh, goodness. Woodbasher dropping down into 9th, but Jonathan pulling his way back up into 7th place. Maybe if he has the ability to hunt down and capture Unspeakable. Oh, Unspeakable! Something's happened to Drunken. Drunken was sitting in a solid P4, but has now dropped down to P6, moving Gage up into P4 and Unspeakable into P5. So Drunken, I don't know if he missed a checkpoint, but Godly seems to have been catching, seems to be making a catch up to Shady. I think within the next maybe 2 or 3 laps here, we could see a potential battle. We have Gage, Unspeakable, and Drunken pretty far. Drunken's got a little bit of distance between him and Unspeakable. We got a battle going on between Nightwolf and Jonathan. And Alpha bringing
his
up
car came
Night-
better than mine. Ooh.
And here we coming around. We have Woodbasher bringing up P10. That there would be the completion of lap 5, so we are on lap 6 at the moment. We have still very, very tight and close first and second between Shady and Godly. Man, I am watching this mini-map here, and those guys coming out of that chicane now on the back straight, where the Lotus just makes a pull away on the straight. But the McLaren does seem, no, I'm sorry, the Mercedes seems to hold into the corners just a little bit better than the Lotus. But man, Godly has got this car down. He is right on Shady's tail as they come out, cross into lap number 7. Shady has maintained the lead for the majority of this race, but man, has Godly caught up very quickly. We have T coming down around in 3rd place, holding down that podium. Godly has made a pass. Oh man, here we go.
Pushed off.
Sorry,
Back and forth.
I was
between-
losing my rear. I'm sorry.
No worries, no worries.
I'll give you the position back. Come on.
It was like a risky move to go into that turn. No worries.
Yeah.
But, okay. We
I'm
have
just waiting for. Yeah.
Godly just kind of.
Yeah. I'm
just a hair.
I'm giving Shady the position back.
Yep. All good, all good. They're coming around through that chicane. We're gonna have a P1 and P2 position change. Just look like a little bit of contact going into a turn. Here we go. Racing is back on. Shady back in first. Godly right behind him. And I guess this now means T has an opportunity to catch back up because they had to slow up a little bit. But we will see what will happen. Drunken Gamer. Oh no. Drunken Gamer has dropped all the way down to P8. I don't know what happened there. Maybe we'll be able to get some feedback from him at the end of this race. We have Shady and Godly coming around in first and second to start lap number 8. T just passing through start finish. We have Unspeakable coming by in 4th place. Big gap difference between 3rd and 4th. He's got a lot of work ahead of him to catch up to T. But we have seen Unspeakable G do something like that before, so I wouldn't run it past him. We've got Jonathan coming through in P6 with Nightwolf not too far behind in P7. Drunken Gamer coming around in P8 with Alpha on his tail in P9. We have Woodbasher bringing up the rear, but not too far behind that pack of 8 and 9th. He's sitting currently in 10th. A bit of an issue with the car not particularly turning into one of the turns that he wanted on one of the early I think it was turn 4 or 5. Oh, was it turn 1? Okay, turn 1. Not particularly turning, so that has thrown him back from a solid P6 that he had. Unfortunate. Shady and Godly still battling it out as they come around the chicane, final chicane into the straight. Oh, do we have a spin out? Oh
Sammy.
no, Shady now gets his different. So now we have teammates Godly and T back in position with each other. Godley's got some work ahead of him if he wants to try and make a catch-up. Less than 4 laps to go. If he wants to try and catch back up to challenge Shady for first. What a sight this has been, ladies and gentlemen. This has been very on edge. Unspeakable with the solid 4th place. I think as long as nothing major happens there, we may see Unspeakable hold on to 4th, engage in 5th. But we have Jonathan and Nightwolf both battling it out pretty solid with each other. With 6th and 7th place. Jonathan's got a pretty secure lead with 6th, but Nightwolf just has a bit more of that experience possibly to maybe challenge him towards the end. And then Drunken Gamer and Alpha are going to have a little bit of a battle here, maybe coming up in the next few laps. They seem to be right there on each other. They were. No, actually, Drunken Gamer has made a pull away. Oh no. What do we have? What do we have?
Now, not took me out.
Okay. All right. Here we go. Shady coming around first place, starting lap number 10. Shady starting lap 10. Godley starting lap 10 as well. Seems to have made a good pull away from T. But we still have a fairly solid 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. Fairly locked in. We have Unspankable coming around. Jeez. We have TheBoyz coming around in 4th place. We have far behind now. Gage coming around in 5th. Jonathan's going to be pulling okay, wait a second. Drunken, Nightwolf, and Jonathan all seem to be going through a little bit of a battle here. Nightwolf getting the advantage, coming around, taking 6. Nightwolf in P6.
I hate
battling
my
it
life.
out with Jonathan. Jonathan seeming to coming away with P7, putting Drunken back in P8. Woodbasher and Alpha are not too terribly far behind. The racing, ladies and gentlemen, this has become very intense. It looks like P1 is fairly secure. I heard potential. Oh yeah, Godley dropping down into 3rd with T in 2nd. Shady coming around to start lap number 11. And having at least looking like about a 10-second lead on 2nd and 3rd. So unless Shady makes the hiccup, which is not very common for him, I think Shady's probably got P1 secured in for this race. This is only race 1 of our 3-race tournament. Man, the field has definitely spread out. Definitely made it spread out. But the racing has been good. The racing's everyone's kind of stayed. At least 2 people have been like staying clumped together per group. Racing. This is very intense. I do have to apologize to our viewers. I do wish I could cast this a little bit better so that everybody had different viewpoints from different racers. I just do not have that capability at the moment, but should the internet situation be taken care of for my area, I will be able to potentially do that here in the upcoming months. Alright, I am seeing Shady. If you come around, oh no, that's Woodbasher, not here. Woodbasher coming around to start lap number 11. So, Shady, have you started? Nope, here he comes. Shady starting final lap, lap 12. Thinking he's coming around, entering into the first of the chicanes. I see Godley and T back to back, coming around the turn. A little squirrely coming out of that turn, but manages to keep his pace. And T taking in solid 3rd. We got Unspankable coming in at 4th. I'm just gonna say it. I don't care anymore. He's Unspankable from now. That's what happens when you lose a bet. Unspankable. All right? Now we just all get to call you Unspankable, but you are spankable, by the way. I've asked tournament. Oh, did we have a missed checkpoint by Gage? I saw him come up and stop and taps the wall as he comes around to start his final lap. That rewinds. That rewind, I don't think is going to give Jonathan enough to catch up on this last lap in order to make a potential run at the position. But we
I
do
got
have a
this
battle
box
now
as
going
well.
on between Nightwolf and Drunken. This is going to be a finish to see how that's going to end up right there. We have Alpha crossing the line to start his final lap. We have Woodbasher coming around to start his final lap, but very, very close behind him, ladies and gentlemen. We have Shady finishing the race with a spin out. We are now into our 30-second timer. Shady has pulled first place. We have Godly pulling second place. T coming around to finish in third place. Watching for Unspeakable. Looks like Unspeakable will probably be the last one to make the finish. Yep. Unspeakable pulling fourth. It's looking like Gage, Jonathan, Nightwolf, and Drunken are going to be the top here. Let's get a look here. Maybe see some of our fastest laps. And screenshot taken. Fastest seems to go to Godly at a 124.2. Impressive. And if he might have not hit those missed checkpoints, he definitely would have been able to contend against Shady in that first race. But congratulations to Shady on winning race number 1 of Tournament 9. We are going to give you guys a couple of minutes to kind of rest and recuperate. Anybody who does not have a mic or is unable to speak in, you are more than welcome to chat if you wanted to give us your input of the race. Overall, a few bumps in areas, but no need to make any RC calls there, because I think all positions were given back where they were.
I pushed myself.
I'm
I
gonna
think
go get something to
Jonathan.
drink.
I think Jonathan can. I think Jonathan can agree that I think that first knockout was just unintentional. It was just probably just a chance of maybe a little bit of desync as well as just bad positioning.
It was bad positioning. We were
I
getting
hate my life.
really close, trying to hold our positions, try to get the around the checkpoints, and just happens to cost me a miss
I
two
gotcha.
checkpoints. That was no big deal.
Give me, if you guys will give me a few seconds to write down everything here from my screen capture. Yep, if you need to, now would be a great time to use the restroom if you needed to. I'm going to write everyone. I should have had these written down, but it's better to do it this way.
I'm so mad. I shouldn't have pushed myself too hard.
It happens. It happens. But hey, you know what? That's the fun about this, as opposed to like Team Wars and stuff, where we beat ourselves up so much about it. But like this, yeah, you know, it's fun. It's fun stuff, man.
I had good lap times, but I was just inconsistent. I missed 3 times.
Let's see, Nightwolf. Yeah, Nightwolf, you were pushing a 125. Yeah, so was Shady at a 125. Oh, you actually had the second fastest lap time. Nice job. Nice job.
Yeah,
My
I
room
know.
has become a sauna.
So what?
My room has become a sauna. As soon as I walk into it, it's warmer than any other room in the house because there's nowhere for the hot air to escape.
Ugh.
I'm going to be really bad at the next 2 because I haven't practiced them.
No worries. No
I
worries.
haven't
Give me
driven a
second.
single lap in this car.
Give me a second, because obviously we know what the lineup for individual positions are, but give me a second to add up the points so we can see where our teams are standing at here.
Drunken. Does Drunken have a mic?
He does, but he had a computer crash not too long ago, and so he needs to reconfigure his drive for his mic.
That sucks. I hate when that happens. Not that it's happened, but I'd hate for it to happen. I've had problems with my computer crashing and then having to re-download everything. Like every app, so.
Shady, if you have a second, if you go onto our Facebook page and you see the, you can look at the clip that I posted from Hoki Hoshi's stream yesterday. You'll see Drunken pulled a third. He was going to beat me initially in our race yesterday, but he had a missed checkpoint, which put me back in first, and I won the race. But he dropped all the way down to fourth, managed to gain third back before the end of the race. It was a good finish though. It was a good finish.
Mm.
Mercedes, Lotus, Porsche. Who am I missing? McLaren, Mercedes, Lotus, Porsche, Nissan. All right, let me add up these points real quick. Shady, you had 20, and your teammate was Drunken, so 26 for... Is that Mercedes? Yes. 26 for Mercedes. McLaren is Nightwolf and Gage. You guys get 20. Lotus. Oh boy. Alright, you guys have 34. Huge lead for Lotus. Porsche, that goes to Unspeakable and Alpha. You guys are running with 19. I'll explain point system in a second here, how I did all this. And then Nissan, we have 14. All right, so obviously, again, first place has 20, second has 18, 16, 14, 12, 10, 8, 6, and then position 9 got 5 points, position 10 got 4 points. So that's why Porsche is pulling up with 19 points. But we have Lotus with 34 in first, Mercedes with 26 in second, McLaren in third with 20, but Porsche closely behind with 19, and Nissan with 14 points. As we are about to go into race number 2. Race number 2 is going to be Goeta. I know I gave you guys a share code that had 99% prop in there. We are going to go with the one that does not have 99% prop and will be during the day. So if you practiced on the other one, it's the same layout. It's just going to be the day, and hopefully your game systems won't crash because of 99% props. I think this one's only, I think he said it was more closer to like 54% prop usage.
I found someone with the username Yeetus Beatus.
Gage is on a bathroom break, so give him a minute.
Yeah. I will double check before I send invites out. Make sure everybody is back at their desk. This next one, it is a longer track than Silverstone. It is 15 laps. All right. So we will have. This one's going to be a little bit longer, but a lot more time for people to space out. But also a lot more checkpoints that have the potential to be missed. This is the one that I will pull off to the side before that final tunnel, the tunnel that you go in and go through down. So once I pull off to the side and position 1 gets into first place, or I'm sorry, position 1 gets into the tunnel, you can start accelerating. You do not have to wait until the start finish, which Woodbasher, I think you will be starting first. Yes. So Woodbasher.
Is this the one that we did in those? I think it was
GT
Jaguars.
series? We've done it. Yeah, we've done it in Jaguar. We've done it in, I think, the Aston Martin too. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me use the restroom. Also, Tobias, I do know that you only got one screenshot from last week, which was fine because I actually happened to get the other screenshot for the end of the race, so that the one you sent me worked out perfectly. Whew, all right. So yes, once again, everybody who is here, Reminder that again, our pace lap. We're gonna go into this. I'm gonna set the pace lap a little bit faster because this is a longer track. So the pace lap will probably sit between 80 to 100 mile an hour, depending upon where we are on the track. The straights probably will hit at 100, just so we, again, can get around this faster. We're just now coming up onto the 9 o'clock. Oh no. We're well into the 9 o'clock hour. So, is everyone back yet?
I'm back.
I'm good. I'm here.
He's
Hello.
awesome. I'm gonna go ahead and get this queued up.
Well, hold up. We're waiting on Nightwolf.
My car's prepared. He
Nightwolf's-
already texted.
Nightwolf's
Yeah,
good.
Oh, he's
Yeah,
there.
he's good.
His
He's
car's prepared,
good.
He just ain't talking.
I don't know if we're good.
He's good. He's
Are we
saying
good?
it in chat that his car's
Okay.
prepared.
Okay.
And like
I'm
in the
gonna go
game.
ahead
in the game.
His game is what?
He's saying it in the game. Like with the quick
Yeah,
chat.
he's ready.
Oh. I got you. Okay. So here we go. PvP, my convoy. My car has been selected. Invites should be out to everybody.
This is Ghost
Drunken
Golf.
wants to let us know he did not run this, so he's sorry if he hits anybody. Our starting grid, reminder for everybody, starting grid for this is going to be the reverse layout of how we finished. So our pole position is going to be Woodbasher. Next to Woodbasher, Alpha. Behind Woodbasher, in third place, Drunken. Fourth place, Nightwolf. Fifth place, Jonathan. Sixth place, Gage. Seventh place, Unspeakable. Eighth place, T. Ninth place, Godly. And Shady bringing up the rear in 10th place. So, as we get going, for those of you who have participated in Racing Haven or 1 hour of racing, you guys are familiar with how we line up to get into position while we're moving. So we're going to do this while we're moving. Just make sure that by the time we get around to the start finish, you guys are in that order. I'll read it off one more time. Woodbasher, Alpha, Drunken, Nightwolf, Jonathan, Gage, Unspeakable, T, Godly, and Shady.
So what?
I don't like being
position?
first.
I'll be in
Okay.
6th place until pace car goes off, then I'll be in 5th.
Kyle, you said I was in 8?
Unspeakable. Unspeakable,
Sorry,
you
where
are
are we dropping?
7th.
Oh.
Sorry?
Sorry, where are we dropping? This is Fortnite, right?
Oh my god. Get out of here.
All right.
Oh, I'm
Imagine
already in
playing
lap.
Fortnite. Come on,
Look at that.
man.
Kyle,
So
for the first lap,
I drive
number-wise,
behind you.
I'll be number 8 because
Yes.
the
So,
pace car would count.
once again, we got Woodbasher in first, Alpha
Shady's
second,
already last,
third,
so-
Drunken,
Ah.
fourth, Nightwolf, fifth, Jonathan, sixth, Gage, seventh, Unspeakable, eighth, T, ninth, Godly, and 10th, Shady.
Shady's already in the back, so
Shady's already where he needs to be. It's like the game knows.
Yeah. And was like, I'll give you first. And then it's like, they're going to put you in the back. I got you, buddy.
alright.
So again, we're gonna shoot more for an 80 mile an hour to 100 mile an hour. I'm gonna try and make sure you guys don't miss any checkpoints because this is a very tight turn. All right.
What?
There we go. You guys should be good now. You guys are looking. Unspeakable needs to move into spot or move
Oh,
back one.
yeah.
There you go. Yep.
I gotta get in front of the
No. You're fine. Because once I move out, you'll all be in position.
I'm in 7th, Kate. You're in 8th. It's
Yeah.
we're just one number higher because there's a pace car.
Whoa, Wolfie.
I don't think I've done this track.
You're not supposed to have
One
an
of the
off
first
on the
ones.
control lap.
It's one of
Yeah, I
the
don't
first
think I
ones we
can-
did.
Yeah, no, I didn't do this track actually. Oh well.
Is this the version without the props?
Yes.
Then I did it for sure. That was a nice looking track, but boy, how
Wait, it was?
the one
Okay,
with
we
90.
did. So the original version
Oh, I
I was
didn't
gonna
check
have
that.
everyone do. It had buildings, and Pato said it was a 99% prop usage.
Damn.
It would have been disconnects all night.
Yeah, no, I did this track. I remember this part. Going to go on the outside, pass all of you.
All right, Yui, bring it nice and slow.
I hate this
Alright.
turn. I hate this turn right here.
T. T, you're not supposed to be there.
I'm not trying to.
All right, we're coming up on the straightaway. I'm gonna hit a little bit faster so we get through. Everyone seems to be maintaining their position pretty well.
Shady bumping me in disapproval. Ha.
I'm just giving you reminders of what you did to me.
All right, here we go. U-turn, hairpin.
Oh, hey,
hairpin.
what the hell?
Oh, sorry, my controller. My controller just had a brief moment. Sorry.
Okay, no worries.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take it real slow. Let you back into position.
I'm gonna let you go on the inside so then you don't kill me.
Thank you. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that.
All right, no worries.
On the
No
outside?
worries.
Yeah.
Here we go. Coming up on the tunnel. Going through last checkpoint now. All right. And the races are off. There we go. Alpha taking the lead right off the bat there. J-Pop's jumping up into second. Nightwolf's taking third. Woodbasher, our pole position, stopping back to fourth. With Unspeakable fifth. Drunken in sixth. T in seventh. Gage eighth. Dropping down to ninth. Oh no, we have a missed checkpoint already.
No,
No.
I gave it.
Oh, okay.
Okay, who
T
hit
in
me?
eighth.
Pretty sure I missed it,
Gage with
Who's
ninth.
this?
Shady still hanging back in 10th. And the racing
You
is
look
getting
smoke.
good.
I mean, I'm not
We have
complaining.
Alpha still maintaining the lead. Unspeakable G taking second place from Jonathan. Jonathan holding on to a strong third with his teammate right behind him. Woodbasher in fourth. This could be what these guys need to make a possible jump. Nightwolf making his way up around
drifting
Woodbasher
later.
to take P4. Jonathan and Woodbasher. There we go. Jonathan and Woodbasher now P1 and P2. Unspeakable P3 and Nightwolf P4. We have team, let me double check here. We have team Nissan? Yes.
Yeah.
We have team Nissan repping first and second for the time being as they come around to the first hair, or the sharp hairpin. We're going to come around to a straight. Come through the tunnel, and we'll be able to see exactly how this lineup is looking. We have our pole position guy, Woodbasher in second. Yep, Woodbasher in second. Here they come down through the straight. Jonathan with a healthy lead on Woodbasher and Nightwolf, but it looks like Nightwolf might have the inside going into the turn here. Not quite able to pull it off. Woodbasher holding his second place position. No, Nightwolf comes around, takes second place. Woodbasher dropping, Woodbasher dropping down, all the way down to fifth.
Ah, Woodbasher, you're seeing the back end of my car now. How does it feel? How does it feel?
We have Unspeakable third. We have Shady now. Wow. Shady come all the way up from last place to sit in P4 at the moment. T is for Cups trailing right behind him in P5 with Woodbasher falling
Hey,
all the way
okay,
down to
chill
P6.
out, man. Hey, what the hell, man?
Get back.
Whoopsie. Sorry about that.
I don't think Shady knows what brakes are.
You're going
He
too
ran
slow
into
for that
me,
turn,
pushing
okay,
me
man?
to run into my door.
We
Too slow.
have
We won't mention that I got crashed out.
No, we have Woodbasher, our pole position dropping all the way down to 8th place now. 8th place. We have Alpha Engage. Looks like they might be having a bit of a battle back there, or else a missed checkpoint. Can't quite tell. Oof. With that said, T now holding P2. Shady and T. Shady taking first. Oh my goodness. Shady getting that first place jump. Jonathan taking it back though, coming around the hairpin, but battling it out with Shady. As I'm watching on the screen up here, we've got Shady and Jonathan battling it out.
Oh,
Man, this is looking good.
Night Wolves, I think. I'm a little hot there.
I had a race control issue in the hit off the track.
By who?
I'm not sure who it was. They came from behind me.
Did Nat Wolves lose controller or something?
I don't know.
Yeah, he just
Yep.
veered off the course.
He just pulled off
He
session.
left the game.
Dang. Dang, now we got Gage trying to hold it down for Team
Why do I
McLaren.
keep getting run into?
We have Shady in first. Nightwolf, we'll be sure to get you picked back up before I start race 3. Unless he's completely DC'd, which would be very unfortunate. We got Shady and T and Jonathan. Godly, oh Godly coming up. I'm seeing a bit of a trend here, ladies and gentlemen. Looking at Godly and T is our two teammates, but Jonathan putting up the fight. Woodbasher down in 7th, his teammate. Let's see, you've been hit more. Oh. Oh no! Oh crap! I got distracted.
Ah.
So I'm gonna have to watch via stream. Got Shady up top. It is a really tight track there, Nightwolf, and I know 2 of the guys can have some desync issues on this track every now and then. We got Shady, T, Godly, top 3. Question is, does Godly have enough time to catch it? We have Jonathan and Unspeakable. Now, it's going to be a little bit harder for me to be able to see the full field, gauging this from one point of view here. Oh no, I saw that. I saw that break. Oh man.
Where you going, Travis?
sucks. I really should have paid attention to the controller. Oops. It's all good. It's all good.
Well, that's an off. And well, okay, so oh, my internet. I might be having a disconnect issue. Breaking up here, guys.
Are you on PC? Gage, are you on PC?
Oh no!
Hell.
Drunken gamers, you could say sorry, but that still doesn't give me my position back.
Oh yeah, if you bumped him out, Drunken, you need to, yeah. If there was a bit of a tap that sent him or anything like that, you do want to definitely give that back to him.
Oh, that's cool. I'm enjoying just taking the car around the course. Just having a leisurely time. Don't even worry about it. I'm not particularly practiced on this track.
Well, I totally spoke it. Oh, screwed up.
See, I was practicing on Crash Team Racing, so...
Wait, what is that?
Crash Bandicoot?
Oh.
Okay, you know what? Never mind.
Can't commentate as much as I'd like to in this one. So we got Shady, T, Godly, still holding on top 3 positions. We got Unspeakable again in 4th place with Jonathan right on, I don't know if he's on his tail or not.
I'm not. I took
No?
too wide
Okay.
with the pit roll.
Gotcha. So Jonathan and Woodbasher, both teammates, are actually sitting close together. For points wise at least. And then we got Alpha, whose teammate is Unspeakable. So those guys are not too far from each other, and Unspeakable being up close to potential podium, but would rely heavily on a mistake from up top. Shady again, just making a pure takeoff from the group.
My markers are gone.
Your what?
My marker, my brake, my every marker I had, are gone because I used the towers, all that, all the props that used to be here. I'm all over the place.
I would argue that this one's actually a trickier course than Silverstone.
Silverstone is really easy.
Silverstone is just get into a groove and stick into it. This one, there's a lot more areas that, if you're going for pace, you would have to, you'd have to spend some really good amount of time on to really nail down a pace for it.
Yeah. Well, my buddy Wolf, he told me about this pretty much the day before yesterday's.
Oh.
I have been sweating on it. These flat tracks are very interesting. And the fact that there's no banking.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
it's
this
kind of
one-
hard. It's hard to govern where you're turning this stuff.
Pato Vinciti is the one that created this. He's actually like a really good track creator. All his tracks are they're vastly different. So you have some that are banked, you have some that aren't banked, you have some that use the Mexican roads. So there's all sorts of different tracks that he makes for this kind of setup, but his Grand Prix are really, really good. Speaking of which, it looks like we've got a change up in P2 and P3, where it looks like Godly has taken over P2. Can only imagine T probably given that position in order to let him try and catch up to Shady. Unspeakable still holding on to a solid 4th place. I'm trying to look down at the mini map here, see if I can't get an idea. It does. Can't quite tell if Shady has just made a pull away or not. I don't know if Shady's made a pull away and Gage has fallen that far back, or if
I'm
a little bit
I
difficult to
have
see.
thrown the race completely. I've not practiced this. I practiced Silverstone mainly because I thought that was going to be tricky.
Ah.
So all of my marbles went into that one, and I didn't get appropriate amount of practice for this one because this one really demands it. You got to search out your own state races.
Godly, are you able to see Shady, or is he gone on your screen?
I can still see him from the minimap, but from my perspective, I can't see him yet.
We won't go through. I know normally at about this time in the race we would go through our fastest laps, but just because of the amount of turns and such for this, we'll wait till the end of the race. Speaking of which, Tobias or Zach, or well, Zach can't do the screenshot. So Tobias or Woodbasher, one of you guys at the end of this race will take a screenshot of the final lineup. So that I have something to put scoring on for all 3 areas.
I can also take it.
Oh yeah, that would work. Yeah, and then just send that in the Discord so I can pull that up. Okay, we got Shady, we got Godly, he, Unspeakable, Jonathan, Woodbasher, Alpha, and then Drunken and Gage. Actually, you got a fairly good line there going on for your track. Jonathan seems to be maintaining his distance on you though, so I would have to say Jonathan's probably got a good pace as well. I'm having a little bit of trouble seeing. Okay, all right, coming up there. Looks like Jonathan in his place of his own. Got Woodbasher about in his place of his own. Yeah, it looks fairly spread out. I think Godly and T are still a little close together in perspective to everyone else. Ooh. Yeah, I saw that on stream just now. Dang. Going through the pits. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Say what? Yeah, yeah. I'm just, man. It's so we're coming up on the end of, or we're starting lap 11. Shady.
Starting.
Well,
Going on to lap 12.
I'm looking at Woodbasher's perspective, so. It looks like Shady's got his distance. Shady's got some major distance there.
Oh, he's gaining though.
Question is, can he do it within the next 4 laps or less? Ooh, Woodbasher getting a little bit squirrely there, coming out of the turn. And the chicane here seems to manage to control better the car. Jonathan, though, also having a good, he's just gone. He's got good pace, good focus. Wow. Whew. Real close to that overhang. Whatever they call it. Gondolette or something. Gantry.
That's what I got crashed into. I have a funny feeling it was my teammate, but I'm not sure.
Alright,
Pulled me from second to last, so I'm not real happy about it, but it is what it is.
Ooh. Again, not really seeing any position changes at the moment. It seems to be pretty spread out, but Shady has reported thinking that Godly is catching up on him. A reminder for GT series, in the tournament series, this doesn't apply, but for GT series, the fastest lap does. So a fastest lap in the race, if you have the fastest lap, gains you 2 bonus points for your overall score. So Godly having the fastest lap in the last race will get those 2 bonus points, even though he came into second, but that will then tie him with Shady for first in the first race, points-wise. But that, again, is only going to apply to the GT series. That will not apply in the team lineup as well as the tournament series. So if Godly is in fact making that catch on Shady, I'd be very curious to see if he again has fastest lap for this. Jonathan has also just been making good progress and Unspeakable. Unspeakable is also known to have the ability to place down some good lap times when he's not throwing his teammates into gantries. So,
There's no one near me.
so I am real curious to see what
There
our
hasn't
lap
been
times
for
are
the
going
past
to
like
look like.
5 laps.
So what?
There hasn't been anyone near me for the past 5+ laps.
There you go. So expect to see some decent lap times there. We'll have to get in with Nightwolf. He was saying there was a little bit too much back and forth ping pong effect for him to be able to drive. So I do kind of want to see what that was, if that ended up being desync or so I'll look into that, see what's going on. But overall with the spacing out, everything seems to be pretty clear.
Drunken's catching up to me
Oh boy.
quickly.
Oh wait a second, did Drunken make a clean pass on Gage the second time?
I'm not sure.
Is Gage still in our Discord chat? Oh, he's here.
No, I'm just making the car go around. No worries. Hey, I didn't know about this tournament. I'm not fussed about the points. It's just good to meet you all.
Yeah, man. Yeah, no worries.
And if I get a 5th place, then hey, that's great. Honestly, I wasn't expecting that, so I was expecting pretty much what's going on here now.
For our tournaments, the winner of the tournament gets some sort of, we have a merchandise store for the boys, so the winner will get something from the merch store that'll have like custom printing on it, tournament 9 winner. So yeah, that's kind of one of the incentives for these guys.
To get the collectible tumbler. You have collectible tumblers. Those big glass.
Do we have cups? I don't know if we have cups or not.
We have mugs.
Yeah. We don't have the tumblers yet. Although, now you've got me thinking, we should have had a tumbler for all 3, or for all 9 tournaments, so you feel like, collect all 9. Tournament 9 participants.
Yeah, make sure you talk with the supplier, you get the ones that aren't.
This is the final lap, actually. And he is on my butt.
Oh,
Hurry up and finish so I don't lose my
okay.
position.
Since he's in a Lotus, he has better turning and better, since he has better turning, he has better exit. Which I don't like.
Oh
I
no,
don't like.
through the pits. I lost my spot.
Were you pushed into the pits, or?
No. I went too hot into the corner.
Ah, no!
Oh no, did Godly choke?
Yes,
choke?
I did. Yes, I did.
Oh, and now T's heart has just sank to the bottom. His teammate had an opportunity to take a pass on Shady, and he chokes. I'm looking now, Woodbasher's just now entering into lap 15. I can only imagine Shady is not too far behind. About to finish up the
He
lap.
hasn't asked me yet.
That is, I would almost say that that's an upset. Shady and Godly, when looking at seeing them race in Team Wars, seeing Godly race in Division 2 on Racing Haven, from what I know about these two racers, I put them at a fairly even matched skill set. So this is, those are really good battles right there.
That was good.
Making such good pace.
So it looks like we're coming up to the end of the race here. We have Shady, Godly. Oh, Basher missing a checkpoint on the last few seconds. What was this? Oh, man. Again, Shady, if you will remember to grab a screenshot and send that in the Discord for me.
You know, I could have done 56, but I was too scared to. I'd mess it up. That's the best I can do in this car.
I was so tilted in the back when it was
I
ping
know.
pong. Yeah,
I was
it
like,
was ping pong, man.
I was like, if I can get out of this, like, you know, this like hellhole, I will be able to win.
God damn.
Looks like go like a classic plan.
Too bad there's no bonus points for fastest lap,
Ooh,
bro.
hoo, hoo.
Well, there's
Well,
bonus,
there is
there's bonus points.
There's bonus points. There's for bonus points for fastest lap on GT for like per GT series. So you will get
Yep.
those bonus points there.
Okay. Oh my
Let's
god.
see. All right. Now that we're now everyone's out of the racing, I do just kind of want to go over a little bit of etiquette reminder for everybody, and we're gonna put this as nicely as possible. Just again, remain chill. Bumping happens, desync happens, and I'm aware of that. We want to make sure though we're not making the racing experience unpleasant for anybody. We all want to be able to stay in and enjoy the racing experience. If these races are long enough that if you're in a situation where you're just getting a little too much contact with somebody, just maybe back off, give them position, and try and work making that pass a little later in the game. Someone who's really good at this, now granted he's a top tier racer, but Suman,
He's the one that
Suman is, yeah, he is just absolutely incredible about recognizing these situations where it's too bumpy, it's too risky to try and stay where he's at. He may be in first, but he'll find that it's just too risky, so he'll step back and sit into second and then just chill out there. Like, he won't try and be too aggressive, and he'll just wait until everything's kind of cleared up before he starts going in to make his passes back. So that does take a little bit of skill, but I do want to remind everybody, just so we don't ruin anybody's experience. The other thing is, I am perfectly aware not everybody got an equal amount of opportunity to test these tracks, and that particular track has a lot of twists and turns. Some people being a little more of a controller masher, myself included, than others can make for a little bit of a bumpy hit and toss. So just keep that in mind. I know we had an incident with Unspeakable and Alpha going into a turn, and it just sent Alpha too wide. I honestly, I don't feel it was intentional, because I don't think any of the guys in TVZ are about doing anything like that intentional to one another.
unless it was Basher.
But just be conscious and aware of it. And if you do happen to hit somebody by accident, or if your pass seems a little risky and not by the books, just give the person the position back, slow up a little bit, let them have the position back, and then try again, a lap later, to make that pass. We want to everybody's enjoying their time, has equal opportunity, and you're not taking just bumping them completely out of checkpoints.
If I can theorize, I think it was also the nature of that particular event lab because of the gigantic runoff zones. If you got bumped, you were going into one of those dirt runoff zones.
Yeah.
And missing a checkpoint.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be like a realistic version of, like a GT style track. And because of that, you don't have the walls right on the track. If you do go off, you don't have that nice safety cushion to bump you back onto the course again. So I think it was just one of those courses where it's prone to RC.
It's actually that's really nice SLS. Yeah, and if I hadn't DC'd out, or not DC'd out, but if I hadn't idled out, I definitely should have been able to catch more of that. Okay. Last track is not a Grand Prix styled track. This track is open roads, so it will you'll have less less runoff to throw you off course, but it is windy. So again, please keep in mind what I had just said. We're gonna keep the racing as clean as possible. Nightwolf was reporting seven hits within 2 laps, seven pretty aggressive hits within 2 laps. So again, just kind of be conscious as best you can. If you're getting a little too close to somebody, if you got to let them have the position and gain it back later, then we're do that. Again, in real racing, in Formula One racing, in FID racing or FIA racing. Those are the rules that would apply. If it gets too aggressive, the judges are going to look at the person who was causing the most issue, and award them penalty point, or not award them, but they'll be issued penalty points and stuff like that. So just kind of keep that in mind. If you think that, if you don't know if you're the one doing it or not, just let off. And if I can physically see it as you guys are coming around, then I will. Then I'll say something. If I can't see it, let's try and just be fair. I know we're all eager because some of us really want to win the GT series. Some of us really want to take a lead in our tournament standings, and I get that. But we do want to keep this racing as clean as possible. And it's good practice, because when we get into Team Wars races and other types of competitive events, you personally will get docked for too much excessive hitting back and forth. So we don't want any of that. Okay, like I said, final race is Alligator Apex, or Apex Alligator, one of the two. It's a circuit that will eventually, it makes its way from kind of where the mountain is at a little bit on the southeast side, and works its way all the way over to the stadium, and then back around. So, excuse me. I've done a lot of talking, and I haven't written down any points for anybody yet. So, allow me a few seconds to do that. Nightfall, I will still give you some points for this race. And I've got the screenshots in here. Where did they go? Oh wow, I got several screenshots. Thanks, appreciate it. All right, yeah, our fastest lap coming. Oh wow, fastest lap coming in from Godly at a 1:55. That is absolutely insane. But Shady taking overall win at 20. Godly coming in with another 18 points. T coming up in third with 16. Man. All right, Unspeakable coming in with 14. We have Jonathan coming in with 12. Woodbasher managing to stay up there with 10. Drunken coming in with 8. No. Alpha coming in with 6. Gage with 5. But I'm going to give, just because I could see some of it, and I have some video. I'm gonna award 2 bonus points to Nightwolf, merely for being knocked around so much out of that lap. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get you guys queued up for the next race. I'm gonna go ahead and get queued up for next race for everybody, and while we're in the loading screen, I'm going to add the points up so we can see where the car teams are at. Is Apex Alligator 10 laps? Perfect. Here we go. Is anybody not ready or not near?
I'm here.
I'm here.
Very good.
Ready.
All right.
Ready.
I'm going to go ahead and send out the invites. There we go. This one is going to be a little bit difficult for me as a pace car to get out of your guys' way. So this one, I will give you guys a verbal green flag. You'll see me get out of the way at some point, and I will give you guys a verbal green flag to go. Our lineup this way is going to be Nightwolf first. Gage, Nightwolf first, Gage in second. Alpha third, Drunken fourth. Woodbasher 5th, Jonathan 6th, Unspeakable 7th, T 8th, Godly 9th, Shady coming up in 10th again. So Shady is in the McLaren, right? No. Shady, you're in the Mercedes. Yeah, 20 and 8. So another 28 points there. I might not have time to add this up before the race starts. Another 34 from Lotus. It looks like Lotus is just carrying through here. Shocker. Unspeakable, your teammate is Alpha, so we have 20 points there. Team McLaren, we got 6 and 5, so 11. And Nissan, we've got Woodbasher with 10, Jonathan with 12, so 22. I will have to do that addition later. All right, so again, in this formation lap, just fall into position one more time. I'll read that out. Nightwolf on pole, Gage in second, Alpha third, Drunken fourth, Woodbasher 5th, Jonathan 6th, Unspeakable 7th, T 8th, Godly 9th, and Shady in 10th. Again, because of the nature of how big this track is and how long it is, I will go ahead and hold a bit more of a higher pace. Come up here. Watch out for that wall on the inside. Gonna have a couple of areas around here. Again, as you guys are clumped up, you just need to make sure you are conscious about how sharp these turns are going to be. Essentially, kind of try and treat it like a Team Wars race or a Racing Haven race. So, if you got to give up the position, you know what? I'm repeating myself, and you guys are sick of it. So, all right, I get really conscious when somebody doesn't have fun.
Every night with the boys is
I know. I've gone this whole week. I've gone this whole week without having any fun. It's just been miserable, guys. Just so miserable.
See, I don't know about you guys, but I'm ready for some Garfield cart.
You're ready for some what?
Garfield cart. Let's go.
Yeah, because I didn't really find a good area for me to pull off to quickly get out of your guys' way. So I will pull off and then give you a verbal go. Actually, now that I think about it on this track, there might be a good area for that.
Cardinals, I saw that cut.
As you guys are seeing, there's several areas that when you go into 90-degree turns, or at least very close to 90 degrees, some like 60-degree turns, there can be areas where if you're going in side by side next to somebody, you have the potential to throw them into either a gantry or a wall. So once again, just recognize it. Try. If you gotta let out. FIA rules are, if you guys are going into a turn together, whoever has the inside technically has the turn. So if you're gonna take that risk and go on the outside and get punted, it's gonna be it will be an RC call. It will definitely be an RC call because they'll have to review it. But I would say about 75% of those calls go to go in favor of whoever was on inside of that turn. So just keep that in mind. But this is also Forza, so it's a little bit different. All right, ready? I'm off the side, and go, 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 go.
Oh, that.
Wow, how did that happen? Shady from back all the way into second already.
That Mercedes doesn't speed.
I got haunted.
Where by who?
It was a silver car.
Silver.
Speak to Porsche.
I'm in a blue and black car. What do you mean?
First,
Mine's light blue with a black stripe. Silver is probably a valid color.
The Porsche can be. The Porsche can come. I think the Porsche can come across silver too, in like its stock feature. So if the livery didn't load up.
he's got black on.
Hey, how punted did you get there, Jonathan?
Enough to lose like 5 positions.
Yeah.
Oh, someone missed a
Were you,
checkpoint.
but were you next to Unspeakable? Unspeakable was.
I was
kinda-
I was like 4th place when I got
If it was me, then it was probably because someone else had won to me and wasn't intentional. Because it's hard to control where you go when you're getting run into by everyone.
Yo, there's phantoms on the course.
Yeah. I'm completely foobarred now.
You see Nightwolf has dropped down. Shady coming around. Shady and Godly playing it out. My gosh. Nightwolf, I don't know if the racing was clean. I'm hoping the racing was clean. I wasn't able to. Unfortunately, with this track, it's really hard for me to be able to see the entire field of racers. Jonathan and Drunken coming through, so that brings out the field completion of the very first lap. Little iffy on that first lap. If anybody is streaming, TheBoyz, are you streaming?
I haven't been able to get my Twitch to work. I think I got signed out of it because I changed my password. So I haven't gotten that set up again.
I will, because I think Woodbasher was behind the action, maybe, when that happened, so I will go back and review that to see if I can get a point of view as to how and where that happened and then make a judgment call. Hopefully, because I was not looking at the stream at the time when that happened. So I do apologize, but I will do my best to make sure we get that taken care of and sorted appropriately and award points for the points.
The perpetrators were drawn and quartered appropriately.
Oh man. Hey, meanwhile though, overall, lap 2, it's thinned out a little bit. The field's thinned out a little bit, but not too terribly much. We have Godly and Shady coming around, back to back. Godly coming around in first, Shady not too far behind. We've got Unspeakable also giving me a honk as he drives by. Not bad. We've got a race between Gage and Nightwolf going on. All right, impressive.
This is a
Two
collab.
teammates.
This is a collab.
Are you asking? Or are you just saying it is a cool lap? I don't know.
Oh, it is a collab. He's not going to fight me. He's going to get in my draft. And we'll work together.
Oh man. Woodbasher and Woodbasher and Alpha. making it look like a little bit of contact on my screen. I don't know.
I know, yeah.
No, that was me flying right past it.
Oh, yes, it was. Okay, for Wood Basher. Alpha, did you miss a checkpoint?
Oh, hey. Nightwolf, I'm on your team, buddy.
Missed the gear.
If you
Missed
want to
a
pass,
gear.
hey,
Oh,
hey.
goodness. All right, looking back here again. Get Shady, Godly, just duking it out. Looking at those two. We now have, look, here we've got a little bit of a change up. This track has changed a lot for the dynamics of the game. We do have still Shady and well, Godly in first, Shady in second, but now we've got Unspeakable pulling it in for Team Porsche with a podium position at the moment. We have Gage and Nightwolf, both teammates, pulling fourth and fifth at the moment. And then T, who is teammates with Godly, sitting in sixth place. So we've got a bit of a change up here for points, for points all the way around. So what?
But I had kind of a rough first lap too with everybody there.
Looking at Gage and Nightwolf just passing me,
Okay, take the
very
inside.
close together, working as teammates. T making his pass, nice Microsoft sound effect. Jonathan Woodbasher. Woodbasher Jonathan, I should say. Also teammates, so holding down 7th and 8th place. Alpha giving me horn. All right, now we just got a game of everybody hitting the... They passed me. I appreciate that. It's fun. That's a lot of fun. Man. But again, just looking at Godly and Shady, they are just not giving up on each other. Absolutely not giving up. Shady wants this win. Absolutely wants this win. He is holding on to a 4-point lead over Godly in terms of tournament point standings. But Godly, in terms of GT race standings, Godly is tied, absolutely tied with Shady because he has managed fastest lap on both races. So he is right there with Shady in terms of the tournament. If Godly pulls this win out and manages to get fastest lap, we are looking at Godly pulling out tournament. The GT Series win for this. Giving him some big... Oh, and he's got a bit of distance now coming through the straight on the start and finish. He's got a bit of distance on Shady. Tobias coming around. Just now passing through his lap. No horn from him. We've got Gage and Nightwolf again side by side as they come around the start finish. Okay, Gage a little bit ahead of Nightwolf, but still very, very close for this style of racing. We got T is for Cubs, not too terribly far behind though. He has potential to make a catch up over the next 4 laps. J-Pop again, not too far behind Woodbasher, but those two are teammates. So outside of the points for GT Series and for individual tournament standings, it doesn't make too much sense for Woodbasher and J-Pop to fight it out too terribly much. But again, never know. They may get into a little scuffle at the end there if they feel they're secure with their positions. Looking through the field here, we've Drunken coming through, holding back up the 10. That is all good, though. All good, all good. Looking like Godly pulling just a little bit of space, getting that space on Shady. Godly coming around the bend, back up to the start finish to start lap number 7. fastest one. There's Shady and his horn. Woohoo! That's more the game now, or less. Wow, these two, Godly and Shady, have almost a good solid 12-second lead on Unspeakable.
Whoa!
There's the horn from Unspeakable. Nightwolf. Nightwolf catching the lead over Gage as they come across the start finish, but again, right on each other. Right on each other. This is a lot of fun to see. T falling back just a little bit. I think I heard a whoa come from him, so I'm not sure.
Whoa!
If we had...
Wolfie,
Oh, we got another whoa.
Oh,
I
Nightwolf
lost
missed
my
the
teammate.
checkpoint.
Nightwolf!
Missed another checkpoint.
No! Nightwolf making a fall. Oh man, I can understand. That's going to be very frustrating. Very frustrating after a solid run. Solid run from Nightwolf. Solid run up there with his teammate.
He was screaming through those straights.
Now, was there any contact, or did he just cut the corner too short?
No, he just missed it of his own accord, unless there was some desync funny business. Which I
The
don't
second one he missed, he overshot the corner of the bike and went a little too wide.
Oh no!
He ended up in the
Oh
bushes.
man, that I know is very that just is not. As somebody who has raced in GT series and has been up in a higher position and holding it pretty well, to get over halfway through the like that happen absolutely can be devastating. We'll see if he can't make his way back up, maybe try and go for P7 or P6. But that is definitely brings you down. I can only imagine. Again, Godly and Shady up first. Godly was first, Shady was second. Unspeakable making his pass around now in third place. I guess Gage will be coming around shortly, securing in fourth place as they go into lap 8. T is for Cups now moves up into 5th place. Woodbasher with 6th. Jonathan in 7th. Nightwolf, dramatic drop to 8th. Such an unfortunate. Drunken back up into 9th. I don't know if Alpha missed a checkpoint.
Yes, he did.
Oh man. So we got Jonathan pulling through. All right, so we have Nightwolf not too terribly far behind. Has 2 laps to potentially catch Jonathan. We'll see if that'll happen. We'll keep an eye on that. We've got Alpha not too far behind Drunken Gamer. So this could be a potential battle within the next 2 laps to the end of the race. But as I look at this, oh, you know what? Godly does not have the pull-away lead that he did have. Let me do the straights here. Now he's starting to get it back. Seems like in the turns, the Mercedes definitely has a little bit better turning ability. And Godly just makes that pull away. On the straights. That Lotus definitely a little more of a meta car. Woodbasher sitting comfortably in 6th place as I look onto his screen here. Although, what was that? I don't even know what that was. Oh my goodness. Oh man. Alright. We have Gage passing by. T is for Cups, making a close-in on Gage. This is going to be interesting. Does he have the ability to catch him over the next 2 laps? With 2 laps left to go, most of the racers now starting up on lap 9 of 10 here at Alligator Apex. This track here created by the very talented XR Cosworth 01. We've seen a few of his games on the playlist. But very, very nice layout. all the track layouts have been really well put together that we've used for tonight's series. Shout out to Pato Bencidi and XR Cosworth 01 for just incredible work that they've done on these tracks. Here we go, coming around, bringing up, here we have Alpha. Not too far behind Alpha comes our leaders, Godly and Shady, to start lap number 10. So now would be the time, if Shady is going to try and pull any moves to pass Godly.
Sorry, Bastion.
Now would be the time to do it. It would appear, again, unless he does anything drastic, Unspeakable has probably secured third place as he begins his 12th lap. Gage and T, though, this is a battle right here. I'm looking on the mini-map. Gage and T is for cups. Gonna have a battle for 4th and 5th. Will they be able to make it to the end of the race is a question, but looking at these two go flying right past me.
Oh! Keep that. I didn't hit it.
Wolfie, no!
Here we go. We got Drunken coming around. Did Alpha just pull to the side or get lapped?
Ah! Oh, my checkpoint.
Here we go. We have Godly pulling first, Shady pulling
finally.
second. Unspeakable taking in third.
Not yet, he hasn't.
Looks like T has the position to secure 4th place. With Gage
Oh my god,
taking out
Shady
5th.
Shady almost got me for the fastest lap. Fuck.
Jeez. That is very,
Real
very close.
Yeah. Dang.
Whew. All right, let me do
Did I
some
come in
point
5th
addition
place
here.
every race?
No. First race he came in 6th.
Forza, I'm taking a year-long break.
Take short.
All right, let me add these up here. We had Unspeakable with 16. We had T coming in with 14. Gage coming in with 12. Jonathan again with 10.
I had the jitter so bad during this game.
We had
Friggin' adrenaline jitters.
Woodbasher at 8.
Bro,
Alpha
my Fitbit's like, yo, you exercising?
Drunken at 6. Whew. All right. Per the tournament. So per tournament, there's no addition of fastest lap for the tournament in and of itself. I'll do the addition here for that. Did someone play Joker by?
Mhm.
That's
You know, he had me on the turns. Like on the exits. My car would struggle so much. Like, I kid you not. That last lap was my best lap.
Uh, yeah, you were catching me
Mhm.
on the last lap. Well,
Wait, is that all the race is done?
I think so, yes.
So what?
Is
That,
all
that is
the
the last race, right?
Yeah, that was last race. I'm adding up points right now.
That went
Okay.
way too quick.
I mean, surprisingly not. It's already 10:30.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Sorry. I always have this one person that joins the stream asking me if I want my promotion of my Twitch. But his name is Impenetrable.
That's uncomfortable.
Yeah.
All right. It is time for moment of truth. So I have to, because the points all remain the same except for GT series. I've got to add an additional 6 points to Godly, carrying fastest lap around all 3 of those tracks. So
Before you say any the list, shall we announce the prize if you've got one?
I don't have one.
Do you
What
not
should
have
it be?
one?
I didn't think about having one ready.
I think we should do the winner should get a special edition TBZ hat.
For a tournament?
Yeah.
Aw, thank you.
yeah, Shady's gonna get that.
All right.
No,
You know,
then let me-
I like wearing hats. I love
Did the
wearing
mic
hats.
not big enough to fit on his head?
Ha! Wow. Okay.
I have to. These results are tentative. These results are not permanent yet because I'm going to have to go back and look at a little bit of footage from the stream. Shady, you have your VODs turned on, right? So I can go back and rewatch your stream.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to go back. There are 2 instances I want to take a look back on per the stream, because I was actually not watching the stream. I was watching my own game on the map when said incident happened. So I will have to go back.
Which incident was
These
it?
are, so for the moment, these are tentative. There is a possibility points could change, be either subtracted or added depending upon reviewing the call for what had happened.
I don't think it's going to make a difference in first, second, third place, though.
It could make a difference for the teams, though, the sub teams. But we'll see. We'll see. We need to add these up total. Let's see. Shady, who was your teammate?
Drunken.
Drunken. Okay. You guys were Team Mercedes. All right, we have. Wow, that was super close. Let's see. Unspeakable, your teammate was Alpha, correct?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. You guys were Porsche.
Man, that was some like very fun racing. I loved it, even though I didn't practice at all.
Woo-hoo-hoo. Phew. All right. So, let's go ahead and meet up over at the winner's circle, which is the Hall of Fame on the map, Hall of Fame area. So, we'll meet up over there for our photos. Tournament 9. Tournament 9 winner with 58 points goes to Shady. Congratulations, Shady, pulling your first tournament win.
You know,
Close
I
second place,
did.
Godly at 56 points. T coming in third with 46 points, but Unspeakable very, very close behind with 44. Jonathan coming in fifth with 32. Gage coming in sixth with 29. Woodbasher seventh with 22. Eighth going to Drunken with 20. Ninth being Nightwolf at 18. Alpha bringing up the rear at 16. Congratulations to tournament winner. Final GT Series race winner. Now this will be added to the total points tonight. So last week's race and this week's race will be added, and you'll see the final GT leaderboard. Hopefully I will stay up late tonight and just update it, and it'll be done. I don't have to worry about doing it the rest of the week. GT Series winner with 62 points. Godly takes the win tonight for GT Series. 62 points. 58 points again awarded to Shady. Same standings all the way down in terms of points. So T taking third place to bring out our podium. So Shady, if you'll hop into the Hall of Fame circle along with Godly and T on either side of him, I will grab some photos there. And then finally, for team winning, I think it's kind of clear everyone's aware of where this one's going. Lotus team comes out with the win at 102 points. Second place going to the Mercedes team with 78 points. Third place going to Porsche with 60. Nissan coming in fourth place with 54. McLaren at 47.
Hey, Godly, you park right where I'm at, and then I'll park to where you're at.
Wait, does Mercedes actually get second?
Mercedes got second with 78. Yes.
Oh dang! I wasn't expecting us to get second.
Try to center yourself up in the H.
Again, in terms of tournament, there may be some adjustment to points. Might bump some of the guys in the lower area up or down a bit. I don't know. I need to go back and review. Shouldn't change too terribly much. The team racing maybe, but I think GT. We'll see. We'll see. Again, like Jonathan said, I don't think it's going to affect first, second, or third, but it may affect some of the lowers. We'll see. All right, we got T and Godly. Where's she?
I need an invite. Forza crashed.
Oh, okay. Kaboom. While I'm getting that, while we're waiting for Shady to jump back in, there you go, invite sent. I will go ahead and grab a photo of the winning team since they are already there. How come that looks weird? Oh, because your livery makes it look like one big headlight. That's really cool. Yeah, we didn't have it. We didn't do a team meetup this week for doing the weeklies.
If Godly won the tournament, I think him and Shady should switch places.
No, Shady won the tournament.
Shady won the tournament.
I
Yeah,
just
but-
got the lead in GT.
Tournament.
Yeah, I just got the lead in GT series, but
Oh, you're good.
just the tournament. Yeah.
Cool, cool. Everyone's car cleaned up here.
It's a Mercedes sandwich.
It's a Lotus sandwich with Mercedes as the meat. Shady coming in with that OZ racing.
The OZ Mercedes.
Oh, wait, I just noticed that. It actually switched back. I actually had the mobile, livery. I changed to the second race.
I love T ran with the 5-time champ license plate today. Nice. 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 Well, all right, guys. I have got the photos. Let those develop, and I will get those edited and posted. Great job. Again, I will have to do a little bit of review, so you may see some point adjustment, but shouldn't be too terribly much. But I will let everyone know what we got going on. I'll have to unfortunately wait till this stream ends and then go back and pull clips and VODs. So yeah, that's going to conclude GT Series for just the way that we've been running it. But myself and team leaders have been working on creating an official GT Series league. It will not have the massive car selection that you would get out of Racing Haven, but it will run the same format in terms of 6 races every other week. We're going to start with a single car build, and then as we kind of build into a hopefully a bigger league, there's no guarantee this will happen, but we'll hope that as we build into a bigger league, we'll be able to go to a multi-car platform. It's just really hard to balance cars, so I will need assistance coming from more than likely people like Mars, people like Green, to kind of help balance the cars out. Because if we do want top-notch racers racing in these leagues through different divisions, then they're going to want to be able to race on an even playing field. So, anyways, so that is in the works. Our next tournament, I do not know the date yet, merely because May is very busy for me. It is my birthday month, as well as my sister's getting married that month. I've got events that I'm taking my kids down to, and I would like to get us back into, at least get a Team Wars race scheduled up so we can all kind of get back into that. We took the month of April off, so not the whole month of April, but most of April off. So definitely get us back into a Team Wars race and get you guys running. And then, yeah, Gage, you're welcome to join up on the team for Team Wars purposes if you wanted to do that. I know you raced with the Nightfall team on Street Wars. We don't have a Street Wars team. We just run strictly with HGCC and Team Wars. So if you're looking to jump in on some Team Wars action, feel free to let me know and work on getting you in with a TVZ tag. Jonathan, I will get with you probably a little later tomorrow. I have a few for weekly car meets to start back up this week
Yeah.
that we can probably incorporate. And for now, on Fridays, we'll go ahead and just go back to Friday being some type of car meet theme with racing, online custom adventure or something like until we get GT Series started back up. The winner, whoever takes championship for the GTC Series leaderboard. So tonight was the last race and Godly won it, but whoever takes the champion for the leaderboard, which I will be able to determine later tonight, I will be getting you a shirt done up that has GT Series champ for all of those races. I think as of last I saw, TheBoyz had the lead, but that might have changed from last week. So again, we'll have the standings up. I will let everyone know when it is updated. I'll make an announcement to that. I will update the tournament leaderboard and make an announcement on that. And then Shady, you being our tournament winner will be able to set the regs for tournament number 10. Now granted, I do kind of have a final say, so if it's absolutely horrendously wild, I will say no. But within reason, you are going to be able to select the regulations for tournament number 10 for the cars. For the cars,
Unimog Cup,
and then I will
Unimog
select
Cup.
the tracks.
Man.
Unimog Cup.
But I'll select the tracks once we have the cars kind of figured out.
Steel P50 baby, let's go.
Unimog's versus
Absolutely not. No way.
Reliant Robinson reverse.
But yeah.
Power bids on
Around the track
drag
and
slicks. Power bids on drag slicks, baby. Let's go.
Yes.
That would be
as
a
for
pretty
tonight,
cool thing we could do too, if we could figure out a way to do like a big drag racing series.
I miss from Horizon 4. They did that. They had.
By the way,
I don't know
need a
what
glass.
the term was, but it was where drag races were just going on constantly. So kind of like with custom adventure, you can jump into a custom adventure and then just keep going until you back out. It was the same thing at the main festival. You could do that. So I don't know why they didn't bring that back over on this side. I think that would have been cool, but I could definitely.
I remember in Free Roam they had the trees, the light trees for the drag strip. But I know a lot
they
of
did
people
have
had
that. Yep.
Because if you were just in Free Roam, it wasn't exactly synced beyond all the players. Like you might get a green light on yours, but the other guy was still in yellow.
Yeah.
By the way, I
actually
do have to
joined
go.
the event.
I do have to go. So
Yeah.
it was fun racing.
We are done for the night. We are finished for the night in terms of anything team-wise.
So it was nice racing
you
with you
guys-
guys after like months, a month, weeks.
Right? Dude, that took forever.
See,
I can't wait to see you again.
Yeah.
Huh, Reliant Superman.
So it was fun racing. I'll see you guys later. Hopefully.
All right, take it easy.
You too. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Boy,
And I'll shut the stream off.
Yep.
nice to meet you.
Looking good there. Looking good there.